drug rehab programs. But despite the blundering of malfeasant lobbyists and politicos, it thrills me to add that the most inarguably eloquent and beautifully illustrated testimonial against dams, Cracked, is poised to inspire tremendous change. Stephen Hawley has written, and Patagonia has brilliantly supported, an undamming book powerful beyond anything I thought possible in a time of cynicism, greed, and cave troll politics. Cracked is itself a mass breaching of the lies, corruption, and betrayals that have fueled an insane parade of dam building by disembodied bureaucracies and totalitarian governments worldwide. This book, from beginning to end, is a tour de force. It affirms Nick Cave's thesis that a cynic is just an optimist with a crushed heart that can be mended and filled with hope once again. I know this because one such heart, as I read Cracked, was beating in me. Stephen's final chapter, What Spirits Might Wear in 2050, is an apotheosis. Patagonia's multitude of photographs, charts, and maps are both beautiful and devastatingly powerful. And John Muir's, David Brower's, and Stephen Hawley's climactic words carry so much river love that they left me singing the names of the Idaho and eastern Oregon rivers I've walked more than 1,000 miles, not beside, but in. 24 pairs of resoled wading boots my evidence. Stephen and Patagonia have created a masterpiece that will fire generations to do for many rivers what Muir's long gaze and language are still doing for Yosemite's fair sister, Hetch Hetchy, and her iconic river, the Tuolumne. We possess, en masse, the power to restore world wonders the dam-building frenzy has temporarily stolen and defiled. Let the return of wonders begin with the energies set free in this river lover's Bible. With calm clarity, this book shows us how to judge the value of a dam and begin removing the dangerous and valueless ones. This book reminds us that it is rivers, not reservoirs, that allow natural selection to select naturally, and biodiversity to diversify. This book sees the earth as our sentient mother, the land, flora, and fauna as her body, clothes, and skin, the seas, lakes, and rivers as her organs, veins, and arteries, and reminds us that her breathing body is a holiness without which we cannot live. This book renews faith that the man, woman, or child who strives to defend Earth's holiness, even in poverty or political impotence, and even against seemingly impossible odds, is not just a hero, but an integral part of her, hence every bit as holy as she whom they seek to defend. David James Duncan.
Introduction. This book was written with a reliance on one of the basic tenets of good faith in the written word that interested readers may extrapolate to the universal from the examination of the specific. Your home water may not be depicted here, but the patterns of destruction that come with any dam-building regime are as recognizable as the American flag and as reliable as the sunrise. Really big dams and the proliferation of millions of smaller ones, like so many other developments on the planet over the past 3/4 of a century, are an American invention. The American gospel of dams was spreading to major watersheds worldwide as early as the 1950s. Those busy beavers at the United States Army Corps of Engineers were already globetrotting back then, promoting the virtues of megatons of concrete as a panacea for ills economic, agricultural, industrial, and hydrological. Their sales pitch, at home and abroad, was less than forthcoming about the inevitable risks and the colossal damage that would ensue. The largest lake in Southeast Asia, Tonle Sap, was